What would you ask? What would you ask? Imagine this. I had the chance about a week ago to sit down to have a conversation with a person who worked for Jack Welch and Mother Teresa, back to back. And I think he might be the only person in history to have worked directly with both of these people. Maybe not, but what would you ask this person? What would you ask this person? Because two of the most well-known leaders of the last century, maybe two of the most well-known leaders, influencers in history, different approaches, different industries, if you will, different goals or missions, different styles, different approaches, different impacts. What would you ask? If you could sit down with this person that worked for both, what would you ask? What would you ask? And I give you this question because I've spent so much of my life intrigued by the question of who are you becoming? And the question that goes with it, which is who are you helping the people around you to become? Part of that is the people you meet and what you learn from them. And the people you meet and what you learn from them hinges on the questions that you ask them when you meet them. Because you and I we don't meet people every day who've worked with both of these leaders, but we do meet people every day who have incredible experiences and lessons for us. And what you would ask the person that worked with both of these people is related to what you ask the people you meet every day. What you ask the people that maybe you know very, very well. See, the quality of our lives so often hinges on the quality of the questions that we ask, that we pursue. What would you ask? Would you ask, how are they different? How are they similar? Would you ask, could each of these leaders have done the other's job? Would you ask, what do you think each leader would talk with the other leader about? Would you ask about performance reviews or expectations or ability to connect or their strategies or some of the memorable moments? What would you ask? At the core of the question that all of us, me included, probably need to spend more time on, the question of who are you becoming? At the core of that is the questions we ask the people that we get to interact with in our lives.